Oh yeah.
Just like a block away. So
Nice.
I can't not get it.
Yeah.
Plus I get angry.
Hangry. He's getting angry.
American Express.
Yeah, it's really good. Get the Kung Pao combo platter. Kung Pao chicken combo platter.
Kung Pao chicken platter. Kung Pao chicken platter.
No, I haven't, because they close at like 7 or 8.
Yeah,
or
like
something,
7.
right?
You're supposed to do it.
We'll get.
Hey.
Hey, welcome, first timer.
I got bribes since I'm new here. So you guys like me? Yeah.
We like you even more because no one ever does that. But
They're take 5s. Have you ever had them?
No.
Oh, they're delightful.
Is it like a Reese's or is it just?
They were not.
welcome, folks.
At Reese's, and they ruined
We're just doing some chilling before people wander in.
like their peanut butter.
We'll get started shortly.
Yeah, it's still good. You want to throw me one, actually?
Only if you throw some Kung Pao chicken.
Yeah.
You gotta throw it. Everybody asks that, and it's because this is a school, and, you know, they work. Yeah. Ew. Nasty. Yeah. Right.
But you not like school either?
Schools for fools.
College is cool. Regular school sucks.
Does it help me? I don't know.
Yeah.
It was like I feel like it was like a half like personal, versus like half like education, half like go be in a protected environment to try to be an adult.
Yeah. That was
Keyword
nice.
try.
For sure. Yeah.
Definitely didn't feel like an adult though when I was in college.
It was not adult.
I did not feel that way. Felt like high school too. It was like yeah, 2.0.
Where's the bathroom around here?
The bathroom is around the corner. Not around the corner. You go through the doors, straight that way.
Straight through the door.
Just straight through the doors, and it's to your left. Straight.
Yeah.
Straight as an arrow. Well, I suppose we'll get ready. So it is that time. So welcome to July's Game.wav meeting. I'm just getting snaps. We do snaps here. We don't clap. It's too loud on our perfect ears.
Really?
Yeah, that's what we do. No claps.
Don't tell anyone though.
Don't tell anyone.
They'll find out for themselves.
No,
You can
you'll get kicked out. No, I'm just kidding. Those are good snaps.
I already do enough with my hands.
No.
Whoa,
Not your left hand.
those are some good snaps. But I just got back from vacation, so it wasn't much of a vacation. It was
Yeah.
a stress-filled family event.
The non-vacation.
Non-vacation vacation.
Yeah.
It was fun to go home though.
Were you in a van?
I was not in a van. I was in a Mazda CX-5.
Wow.
So, but I will say that right before we left, I had to get all my tires replaced. I had to change the serpentine belt. I had to do all these things.
Yeah.
It was like $2,000 worth of stuff. Yeah, it was rough. But yeah, it's nice to have that all situated now though.
Yeah.
But anyway, Andy's here, everybody.
Yeah.
Welcome. So yeah, Game.wav. That's what we're doing right now. Safe spaces policy. There it is. You can go to igdatc.org/policies. Order operations. Well, first of all, do we have anybody new here? Oh, there's 2 people that are new. Out of 50% of the audience is new. Snaps. Okay. Well, this what we're doing today is this is the intro. We're introducing what we're doing. Yeah, right now. And then we'll do some announcements if there is any. And then we'll do playback feedback, which might just be me, unless Josh gets here.
Yeah.
But I am going to do Josh's video regardless, even if he doesn't come, because he did send it to me. And then we're going to play some ball pit. Or, yeah, or for the real homies, they say Ball X Pit.
I feel like you gotta
Yeah,
say that.
gotta say the X because
Why is it there?
this isn't Ball Pit. This is Ball X Pit, baby. I've played a lot of this game. Welcome. Come on in.
Thank you.
Game.wav. You were at the right place, unless you aren't here for Game.wav.
Are you new too?
What?
Are you new too?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, more than
You're welcome.
I'm glad that this is an actual thing.
It's an actual thing.
Not like some secret underground drug gang or whatever.
It's not a.
Actually, the next slide.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
next slide, we're actually
I
getting
mean,
to the nitty-gritty.
yeah,
The nitty-gritty of how to.
yeah. How do you make your own drugs? No, not that.
You are.
Nope.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. I'm Rob. Just so if anybody knows, I am a lot of things: composer and sound designer by trade, and I make music and sounds for games, and other media and stuff too. So back to where I was. We're going to be playing Ball X Pit today, and talking about just like what we observe. I've played a ton of this game. It's great. It's a fantastic game. And I've done a casual listen, but like never really a like deep dive listen, because this is one of so I have categories of gaming at home, right? So I've got gaming on the TV. That's in the morning. I do gaming on the TV in the morning, and then at night I do gaming on the couch, like this. Sometimes, yeah. One of two cats. And my wife either plays PlayStation on the TV or we watch. Right now we're watching Inuyasha. Great show. They say a lot of names in that show. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so yeah. So Ball X Pit was my long time like on the couch at night game. So, and I usually don't turn the sound on unless I really want to hear something for a moment. But yeah, so I've played a ton of this game. It's a very interesting game. Oh, Josh is here. Now the party has started. Okay, so this is the intro. We'll do it now. Oh, okay. So yeah, I played a ton of this game, and I'm looking forward to playing it for the first time. I've got my capture card here. We're gonna be able to play it while we're listening, and it'll be a very dynamic experience.
Ooh. Is this like the roguelike?
Yeah.
What is it called? Yeah, Breakout.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember playing this on the Switch free trial.
Yeah.
I thought it was a very creative premise, but I'm not like too into roguelikes. But like.
Oh, you will be if you come here.
Okay,
I'm just kidding.
We'll put that to I see a lot of potential and value in roguelikes.
Yes.
I'm hoping to design actually, despite my disinterest in it, I'm actually hoping to design.
It's so good for indie developers because it's like it gets a lot of gameplay for, it's a good bang for your buck for both people, for the consumer and for us as game makers. So it's good. I like it.
Genre?
It's not my favorite genre, but it's definitely a genre that I like a lot. I know that Josh is working on a roguelike.
I am in fact working on
Yeah, and I actually am working on one too with my other company. I have two companies. One is Space Mace, and the other is Home Ghost, and we're making a roguelike.
We're supposed to talk about audio, but hot take, like roguelike is not a genre.
It's not.
Hot take, roguelike is whatever.
Ooh. But then why do I? But why then can I go to Steam and I can click? It's still a genre.
I think it can be any genre, so it no longer becomes a genre anymore. Right?
Well, I mean,
Like, what's the game?
what the hell's Metrovania then? Is that really a genre, or is it just a play style?
Can you be a Metrovania without it being a platformer?
Yes.
I think so.
What does words mean?
See?
All right, back
Anyway,
My take on Metroidvania, you can have Metroidvania
this is great.
elements. You can have Metroidvania elements, but not be a full Metroidvania, if you know what I mean.
Right.
But
Yeah.
putting that tag on that game.
You are still going to put the tag on because people, yes, because people, that's how you sell, you give people idea.
And if you see like how the trailer is in the platformer, it's like, okay, I get the Metroidvania part.
Yeah.
Intuitively.
incidentally, I don't want to derail the conversation.
Oh no, this is how this usually goes. So,
Sure. I know you have like a whole slide thing.
no, this is I put this together in 5 minutes. I usually don't do. Ayo.
Well, this is I'm assuming that this is sort of a regular meetup.
Yeah. Every second Thursday.
Every second Thursday.
Besides a couple, but
and
yeah.
So just like concisely describe it, this is where game dev or audio dev designers for games come here, collaborate, work together, and just sort of study music, right?
Yeah. I mean, essentially, yeah. You must have read it. I mean, essentially, it's right here. Discussions and deep dives on game audio.
Gotcha. Well, I'm glad to know that I'm in the right place.
You are in the right place.
Yep. You should come to the other events too.
Yes. So speaking of other events, I've got this great slide. So our regular events are usually on Wednesdays from 6:30 to 9:30. It fluctuates. I don't even know why we say end times. Just say 6:30. It starts at this time.
Yeah.
So we got jam night. This is where we hang out and work on anything related to games, art, code, design, music, whatever. And this is at Noble Robot. It's in downtown St. Anthony, Maine. Yeah. So, and then our main game dev meeting, which is like kind of we all come together, industry and community kind of get together. That was yesterday, but that's every second Wednesday of the month at 2D HQ, which is, where is that?
It's
Also Northeast Minneapolis.
Why do the same place?
It's close.
Do you guys have like an email listing or a Discord or something?
There is a Discord.
It's right there.
It's right at the bottom. igdatc.org/Discord. We got Twin Cities Playtest on the third Wednesday of every month at Noble Robot as well. Jordan's going to be there? Oh, hell yeah. Excellent. And then on our fourth, oh, that's right. Yeah, you're going to be there too. Fourth Wednesday is Minnesota VR and HCI. And that's at Rem 5 Studios in St. Louis Park.
Is that West End?
Yeah, West End. It's a pretty dope space. And the bar is literally right across, like walking distance, so it's really nice. You don't have to go two places. It's true, except for here. It is not. I really like that bar. It's pretty good. Yeah. And then we got a couple special events. You made it to the best one. But we also got Women in Games Gathering. That's the third Saturday of every month at Noble Robot. I hear there's pie. That's what I hear. It's a big deal, I hear. So, yeah, I think it is. And mostly did this to thank our sponsors because they're so awesome. So Noble Robot, developer, yeah, let's give some snaps. We snap here. We don't clap. It's too transient. And then 2DHQ. 2DCon is coming up, so I'm sure Josh will talk about that during announcements. Yeah. Hennepin Tech, obviously we're here. Awesome place for education. And then Rem 5 Studios, which I was just talking about. And obviously the best of all the bests, Nice Game Alliance. Super awesome organization that's helping run this meeting and all the other meetings. And they're just all around awesome and do awesome things in our community for making games and supporting us. Consider a donation sometime. Right now, maybe even. That's it at all my whatever the hell. So announcements. Does anybody have any announcements?
Well, 2DCon.
Does anybody have any announcements? Oh, Josh.
Yeah, 2DCon is happening in August.
August.
I don't remember the exact date, but it's like near the end of August.
Yeah.
The other thing that's happening is they are doing a Malls of America event that is happening over the weekend of July 25th and 26th.
Cool.
And Dice Gun Commando is going to be at that.
Dice Gun Commando. That's Josh's.
My game.
That's Josh's game.
Dice Gun Commando.
Well, on the 24th of July.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's when it's releasing, and then the day after, I'm showing it at the con event. So
Hell yeah.
it
That's awesome.
Yep. Like I said, it's gonna be busy month for you.
Busy.
Tickets to 2DCon.
What?
How much are tickets to 2DCon?
Like $50.
Is it? Yeah.
40, $50. Yeah.
That's not bad.
I don't usually buy them. I usually am on a dev team there, so I haven't bought tickets for DutyCon in a while. But maybe this year I will, because I don't know if anybody... Is Scott going to be doing Viridian Expanse?
Yeah, I don't know.
If he is, then I'll go to that.
We have like a few passes for, like, we're gonna have a table there.
Oh, cool.
Handing out flyers and stuff, so if you wanna volunteer, you can.
I might volunteer. I might.
I'll
Yeah.
probably do it for a day or something.
Yeah.
I wanna go the whole time.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I take it that everyone here is sort of a regular
Yeah.
and to these types of events and is a audio designer. Is that kind of right?
No. No.
Audio adjacent, some of us like.
I do
I think-
default.
I think me and Josh are the only ones that really work on music in here.
July is like infinitely slow month.
Yeah.
Attendance, so.
Gotcha. So, I mean, basically what I just want to know is like, get to know everyone here a little bit, know where everyone sort of is. I
Dude,
mean,
you should be up here talking. Man.
So you're a composer, right?
Yes, I'm a composer and sound designer.
And you're you're a composer too, and the rest of y'all do what?
Trent is not a composer.
Definitely not.
Just
I'm an
he is
anti-
certainly
I'm an
not.
anti-
He is not a composer.
You can make
I'm
or
a
Not.
you can help
Includes composing and
VFX
sound
then
design,
be shorter.
but I also do programming,
Yes.
art direction, game design. Like,
So you're versatile all over, right?
I'm versatile all over.
That's good to hear. That's cool. I mean, is this an appropriate time to get
We
to know
usually do
everyone?
like what we have planned and then we hang out after.
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
that and
Yeah, we usually will. So after this, after we do announcements, we do what's called playback feedback, which is I ask everybody here if anybody's got any music they're working on, and or sound design or just anything that has sound, and then we play it back and we listen and give feedback and show everyone's excellent things. And then we'll do our main presentation, which this time we'll be playing Ball X Pit. I feel like we're in like the metaverse right now. Like I'm like in this weird.
This feels like old school.
Yeah, this is old school Game.wav. This is like first one.
Last year's game.
Yeah, last year's.
The first few that we did, it was just like a few, like it was just a few.
Yeah, just a few of us.
Yeah, normally we've
The-
been getting like 12 to 15
Yeah,
people here.
it gets. This is the slowest month.
Come to, and there's no one here.
Well,
Last month we had
Because I don't
20 something.
it's okay.
Treats.
I mean,
Hey,
you
at
can
least
just.
you got me, right?
We
You got-
Yes. So yeah, snaps for that. Yeah, new people. I love new people.
I don't want to like interrupt the flow of what you're doing. I'll explain more about who I am when it's more appropriate. But my name is Ace, and I'm just here to learn a little bit more about this
Awesome.
game dev, music composing sort of community.
Awesome.
I'll definitely be joining the Discord at some point when I'm feeling not so lazy enough to like. type
Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
I was gonna say,
it's super lazy here.
QR code there.
So, Ace, I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
How did you find this? How, if you aren't in the Discord, if you aren't anywhere in our community, how did you find this?
I know, right?
Yeah,
What
what-
a good question.
Yeah.
Okay, it's kind of like a long series of events. It kind of goes into like.
Wow.
Thanks, pal.
I'm excited to hear this. I'm legitimately excited to hear this.
Okay, so it's kind of a long story, but mostly I'm developing a project.
Okay.
So right now I'm sort of a solo entrepreneur business owner, and I have this idea for what is like a game slash tool to really redefine complex mathematics, such as high school, college level calculus, and make it into some fun, engaging type of art piece.
Let's give me the cliff notes of how you got here, though.
Sure, and well, looking for like help or whatever, and people, collaborators. I wanted to see like what networking events were available, and so I saw this calendar for like the tech scene,
Yeah.
and y'all were on that calendar, and so I was like, game dev audio. I am looking for that.
Yeah.
Some sort of collaborator, and I was like, this is a pretty good opportunity for that.
Sick. Well,
St. Thomas?
It's complicated. It's like I might go, I might not.
Ace, you are an interesting character, my friend. I like that.
Thanks. That's just the tip
You've
of the
been broad. I love it.
I've got gusto.
He's got gusto, everybody. Okay, so
It's a good thing to have.
I have one more announcement, just because this is my meeting and I get to do what I want here. My Foley. Yeah, snap it. So if you haven't yet downloaded my free Foley pack, Foley sample pack, it's here. It's awesome, and you can also so no AI, royalty free, so you can use it on any project you want. And then if you want to upgrade to there's like 700 samples. And I've got four different ones here. We've got like cloth, leather, and gear, glass, rocks, and consumables, metals and tools, woods, grasses, and organics. Yeah, give them a listen. You pretty much can hear all of it, like a version of all of it with the free demo. So please help me get to 100 downloads. I'm very close. I'm at like 87 or something like that.
Question.
Yeah.
Does getting the full thing and downloading not count towards getting your free demo up to that 100?
No, because basically what I
Download both the free demo and buy the thing.
yeah, because what I did is I took all the files and I was like listening through. I'm like, okay, I'll take these two from this and put them in the free demo. So it's actually a pretty comprehensive, full. Let's just listen to it because it's fun. So this is all the stuff that's within the packages. It's just more dense. There's just more. I can show you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know, right? It's great. That's why I like listening to it. Ooh.
I'm trying to picture you making the noises too.
Yeah, right? So
Rob like falling down the stairs or like falling through his house.
yeah. Oh no. I should just make that the trailer. I should just do a trailer and that's me just falling and oh man, that's really funny actually. That'd be a lot of work though. So yeah, I'm gonna show you. So Josh, because you asked. So this is kind of like what it looks like, the full versions. Oh my gosh. Okay. So like in the leather and I'll just show you this one. So canvas. So we've got a bunch of different. Now you might say, oh, that all sounds the same. But in a game, it's awesome. Just the very slight thing. Yeah, it really helps a lot. And that's why I did this. I wanted to have maximum amount of versatility. Like I wanted to have a ton of different similar sounds so that you could basically just throw it in and then like get randomization really fast. So yeah. Oh yeah. And yeah, infinitely. Yeah, you'll never hear the same sound twice basically. Yeah, they're all different. They're just it's very subtle. And there's some that will be a little bit more obvious. I don't know if there's tons in here. Yeah, I know, it sounds cool. This is just Foley that I made. Yeah, asset pack that I'm selling. Yes, please do that. So
That's what I was trying to get at earlier, because I already bought the full thing, so I didn't download it. But
you won't find anything there that's not already in all of it.
Right.
Yeah.
My point though being is if you've already bought it, you should still download the free pack.
Yes, you should. Why not? for fun.
That's what I'm getting.
Okay, let's move on here. Let's go into my favorite and most people's favorite part as playback feedback. So does anybody have any music that they're working on right now that they would like to show, get some feedback on?
I already sent you mine.
Yes, you did. And I'm gonna do that now. So Josh, tell us a little bit about this.
Okay, so this is a track that I specifically composed for trailer purposes. This time it's the release announcement trailer. I'm probably going to reuse it for the full release announcement as well when it actually goes live. So I'm looking for feedback on how it sounds so then I know what I need to tweak and adjust before the next iteration of it.
Sounds great. Let's.
Video accompaniment with that?
Yeah.
Yes, that's cool.
So let's check it out. We can form so quickly. I love it. Awesome, dude. Freaking awesome. Does anybody have anything right away? Hello, welcome. Does anybody have anything right off the bat?
I think when you go into the, it's like, when you start explaining how the guns roll dice, that stuff, I think it could go, less energy there, because it's kind of like a less energy shot, and so the music feels like, can you play that part again?
Which part is it?
It's like
The beginning of that section
like
where
this 10
it's the
seconds where
guns
it's kind of
roll
like
dice.
introducing the mechanic.
Okay. Yeah. So say that one more time.
That's
Yeah.
less
Yeah. Well, I think it would be cool if you would just if it just was like. Give us a second and then mayhem. Don't even put mayhem on the screen until.
I did debate that.
Yeah.
And this was the choice I made this time, but it might be the choice I do differently this next time.
Yeah. Sure.
Did you direct the whole video?
Yes.
Oh, it's a very nice trailer.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it is a good trailer. I will say that I think that the words could pop out more, or I didn't even really notice the words, to be honest, until because there's a lot of
Information?
yeah, there's a lot of information, there's a lot of words happening in the game, but that's not really that important in terms of music.
Looking for all the feedback
Yeah.
too, so that's helpful to know.
Because you're putting it on the bottom here, it looks like it might be part of the game, in a sense, because you're kind of throwing it all over the place.
Yeah.
Usually when I see words on the screen,
More of the UI on some of those sections.
yeah, I usually see it right in the middle, and it's just more obvious. Maybe in the middle and some movement, and then shoot off the screen or something like that. Could give it a little bit more of a trailer feel.
Yeah.
Because it's not obvious in that respect to me. And then what's one thing? that's a pretty good intro. And I think it's important to start hard right away.
Yeah.
Because most people are going to give you this long.
Yep.
That's pretty much it, unfortunately. So maybe a little bit, that long, you know. So 2 seconds. So really grab people. I mean, you could even like have a little like riff or something in the beginning just to like grab some attention.
Yeah, I could. I was
Like that.
itself being the thing that grabs you, which that's kind of my style.
Yeah.
It's certainly worth considering.
Well, I mean, you can also the riffs don't have to be like shredding. It can just be like, wow, like just like just something to like pull us in, because
Problems with doing like a bang off the start is these are being played on Steam pages or on their phone on Steam pages, and it just like it goes from no audio.
yeah, it's true.
To like and like I've done my trailers where it's like there's a little ramp up in the first like half second to second, and it makes it feel a little bit smoother so it's not so like jarring.
Yeah,
Maybe something like a.
that's usually what I do in like a demo reel,
Yeah.
like someone hiring me. But like when I'm trying to grab someone's attention, I'm usually trying to like right away. But it's a good, it's
There's a balancing.
yes, for sure. Because if it's on the Steam page, it's a little different than if it's on YouTube or like an ad or something like that. And you could make those different technically, so.
Steam is weird. Steam will sometimes play audio and the sound like just randomly, and all of a sudden I'll be like doing something, and it just like starts a trail. Where the heck? Like,
Yeah.
So it's like Steam's a weird app.
Yeah.
The carousel keeps going if you like click the picture.
Yeah. Yeah. And all of a sudden it comes back to the trailer, and you're like,
Yeah.
what tab is that?
It usually starts on mute though. I think they usually start on mute.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think it's like a global mute. If you mute it on one page, isn't it muted?
I think it starts again. I think it's muted again, from what I remember.
I've been surprised.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, it's a little up and down. I can't. Yeah. Yeah.
Can I say something?
Sure.
Yeah, so overall, I think that this looks great. I love how a subtle details how the music changes when you move into the next part. That's a really nice design element. It's a very subtle thing that, only us will know, but it's just like a more of a subconscious thing that people would probably get more enjoyment out of watching this. It's like, oh, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? It keeps things fresh. On that note, I would probably also just do something to give it a little bit more brand identity and memorability to it. Like I see that there's like a font and whatnot for like a very special font for like the text that you have on screen like that. Yeah, but it still doesn't stick out too much. To his point, it's not always going to be the main thing that people fixate on or think about when they look at the trailer, because firstly there's already a lot of information, but also there's just not as much memorability with it. There's not as much brand identity that I see with it. But I mean, I'm sorry, I wish I could give more specific notes. It's your project. I don't want to tell you how you should design it. But
Well, we are getting feedback.
That's what I'm looking
That's what we,
but,
we're giving feedback.
just giving it like that specific sort of design to it that really sticks out in the viewer's mind when they watch this trailer. It's like, whoa, what a really not like flashy, but like standout different font or trailer for it. Like I'm thinking about some indie games that come to mind, like I guess Shovel Knight and Undertale, if that makes sense. If you look at those trailers, it definitely have like that unique.
Yes, the AAA of indie games.
Yeah, you could say that, sure, of course. I don't know. I was thinking about this on my drive here, just like, wow, Toby Fox did an incredible job creating a whole game by himself. I digress. Point is that there's a style associated with those game trailers and those games that I can see like a little inkling of here with just the font here, but like I guess adding a little bit more to it, I suppose, if that makes sense, just something that will stick out in the user's mind, and just also on that note, maybe have a bit more of a, I guess, I like the transitions, but maybe make them more memorable in some way. I don't know. But I think overall, it's good. Just have that more defined brand identity, I suppose.
Okay.
Can you, is it 3 or 4 seconds? Can you guys do the first like dice? Play it, I guess. Right there is like it's fine to do the zoom out cut, but like that one's a little too close, right? Because
play the game, like it's just like it's sort of.
Is that what you're talking about?
Kinda, yeah. It's fine. That's actually not
What if you did a dice? You know, like zoom in dice,
Is it
zoom
the
out
first?
dice.
So it's like the first words or the second words? Can you go to not this one but the next one? Keep going. So this one, like, you might want to just cut the bottom row off because like you have the cool dice effect stuff, but like that draws your eyes and then the text draws the eyes and you actually don't even see the little dice things and like that'd be a good way to actually show the dice instead of like having.
Let's talk about these, I think.
And maybe there's just a quick cut of like that
Yeah,
actual
maybe I need to
effect or
separate the
something in
text
there.
from this section, like briefly show the text and then cut to showing the UI with the rolling dice, because that is how the game shows
Yeah.
rolling dice, and that's
Yeah.
kind of the limitation that I have to work around.
Right.
A question for you, Josh. Do you how do you capture your video for?
I recorded, so this particular time I did it mostly of just recording a bunch of gameplay sessions and then picking and choosing.
Yeah.
What I have also set up scenarios in the past where I just fake stuff.
Yeah. What about what resolution do you use?
I use 1920 by 1080 because most of the time I'm just quickly grabbing. And the one time I tried to record higher than that, and for whatever reason it got corrupted, and that scared me off from attempting it again.
I would recommend trying to get 4K
Yeah, that's what I was attempting.
because you can zoom in. Yeah, you can zoom in on things and like we don't need to see all this. We don't need to see like I feel like yeah, you could zoom in on stuff and you know still represent the game, but give it more action. You know, like not necessarily action, but like just like variety, I guess, instead of and really focus in on the thing that you're talking about, because it's really hard to tell sometimes what I'm even looking at. You know, like I'm just seeing a lot of noise. I'm just seeing a lot of shooting. And I'll get that, you know, like cool. I like shooting. And then but like the thing that's harder to explain in a trailer, this like dice synergy stuff. Like you did it there. That was cool. You know, like you zoomed in and then whoop, you know, you kind of zoomed out and that was nice. But I think like even just like getting closer to the character, you know, sometimes and seeing, and then maybe zooming out. I don't know. Like there's a lot to experiment with and play with. But you know, we don't necessarily need to see all the UI. Maybe some of it sometimes, but then you could like, you know, zoom up, zoom in, and just capture this little scene. Like see the monsters that you're hitting and stuff, and then quick shots and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's a great trailer. It's a great. I like the song too. I think you're getting a lot better at production. A lot better.
It's largely due to a lot of the feedback I've gotten from
Yeah.
you. So shout out to how effective this is.
I knew that. Yeah, snaps.
My brutally honest feedback is I cut all the text completely. It's like I think you're duplicating information on the screen, pulling away from the like saying it's a bullet heaven game. It's showing it's a bullet heaven game on its sleeve.
That one at the very least.
And like it's the goal of the trailer, in my opinion, is to like hook a player's interest, and then the rest of the page should give them the rest of the like your little description will tell them, oh, there's like dice building mechanics in there, and you can have maybe some gifts that show the like your tagline of the three things, and they have like three gifts that show each of those pieces, and then like cut this whole trailer in half, which would suck because the song is awesome, but and just kind of really hammer home, hey, this is a cool like action-packed thing. Hint at the dice mechanic with these like cool little symbols and stuff in there, and wrap it up and move on. And like the rest of the game will then like show the rest of that information, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna dig into that a little bit because text. I specifically went against that this time because I got feedback on some of those previous trailers that people were having trouble identifying, well, what are these mechanics? What is the dice?
Feedback from who?
Just from people in general, like
Yeah.
watching the trailer and giving feedback on, well, it was hard for me to understand like what the game was about. So that's why for this iteration, I brought in the text and I specifically brought in, okay, this is a bullet heaven, which, yeah, sure, you can see that, but then the part that's actually important is the part that comes right after that, that this is the twist on the bullet heaven.
And I think that's important. Not to say that, Andy, I don't think you're on to something, but I do think you have to dig into the dice part because there's a million bullet heaven games, out there, and just seeing another one, it's not very captivating. But how are you using the dice? What is the dice doing? Like, and how does that relate to the guns? How does it relate? And I think that is the hook. Like, whatever your hook is, whatever you want people to be getting out of your game, I need to see that in a trailer.
Those little, like, the icons at the bottom look so cool. Like, if you could get that in 4K or just ramp it up in Godot and record, like, a panning shot of these things rolling dice and, like, is that number of the damage that they do? Like, you could use that as a way to be like, oh, this rolled really well, this rolled like, you
Yeah.
could have, that stuff really
Lean into the thing that you're selling,
I think your point about some dice transition, like, even if the game doesn't have that thing, I've seen some trailers that, like, zhuzh up the trailer to amplify those
Yeah.
points, and, like, putting dice all over the place in this game, people should be able to leave this trailer and be like, yeah, there's dice in this game.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
If they watch the trailer and you're like, what's the random mechanic? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, then that's where it's like you want them to be like, no, there's a fuck ton of dice in this game.
Yeah.
That's the fun of this game.
And
So, yeah, real quick, to your previous point, like, this is a great YouTube trailer that is more, it does give a overview, but, like,
Yeah.
when you're on Steam,
Yeah, I
you
might
gotta,
need to do it differently on Steam.
Yeah.
it's very contextual of, like, what it should be, in which case I agree, like, it should be shorter, it should be, I don't think you need you should assume that someone it's either gonna autoplay, and then they're gonna kind of keep looking at the page, or they're gonna watch it for a few seconds or something, and then start, clicking at looking down at the gifs or the tags, that kind of thing. So, like, having a shorter, but, yeah, like, some of the boss stuff at the end is really cool.
Yeah.
Just, like,
I wanted to see more of that. But that's good though. You do want to carrot people, like you don't want to give it all, but you want to make sure you're telling the story of what's happening. And you're doing it with music. You're trying to tell a story with music, but I don't feel like the visuals match that in a sense. Like, they don't necessarily, like I said, I really think you need to lean in on the dice.
Let me ask a clarifying
Yeah.
question. Are you talking about the visuals just in how I composed the trailer, or the
Yeah.
game itself?
No, not the game itself. The game, it's fine. Like, you're going for a very, like, I like your aesthetic, and I like how you end up doing lighting and stuff. Like, that's not it's more how you're presenting it, and it almost comes off as like, here's just a bunch of footage, and I want to hold my hand a little more, because like the dice mechanic is cool, like. And that's the thing that hooks you. Like, people want, if they want something random, truly random, and like lots of replayability and like lots of weird things happening because of that, I want to know that in the trailer. Like, oh, okay, that's going to be infinite possibilities. It's going to be a bullet hell. It's going to be blah blah blah. We see the bullets, and that is enough to know that it's going to be a shooting mayhem game, and continuing to show that is great. But I do think leaning into the dice.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's-
Going off of that, I want to kind of dig into, like, one of the problems that I've been dealing with is I have all of these mechanics, and systemically they all interact with each other, but I don't feel like I have that entirely visually represented. Like,
Right.
nothing changes with the bullets when they've been modified visually. It's just a systemic change, and I think.
I mean, what if you change it to like?
Problem with the trailer where I'm trying to show what are the effects that mods have. The problem see are in that HUD at the bottom that's showing the highlights, which is why I'm having so much HUD on there, just because that's how I'm demonstrating those effects. And I think
Why?
that's one of my weaknesses.
Why isn't this just in the game? Why aren't these? No, I mean, like, why aren't they just in the, like, when you're using them? Why aren't those the damage points, I guess, or
Why aren't the VFX like actually in on the game, the gun?
yeah, like now it's, of course, you're leveling up right when I'm talking about. Like this stuff. Oh, I guess is that what? It's really hard because it's so small. You know, it's like I see that you're doing damage here, but I don't. In games like this, I almost don't need like numbers. I need validation that I hit
do
them.
need to
You know.
reduce how visible the damage and numbers are.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Can you look up Genome Guardian 2?
Genome Guardian.
What was like your big inspiration for this game?
I had a previous DICE game that
Thanks for the
wasn't
trailer
getting
notes.
funding, so then I wanted to find a different way to use the DICE mechanics in an easier to develop genre, and that's more or less where it came from.
Yeah.
Bullet Heaven, it's pretty simple it's a stats-based genre, so then I can take DICE and easily tweak how the DICE influence the stats. So that's where the idea came from, essentially.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's cool. You know, combining two different things to make something different.
Yeah. Let's go down Andy's rabbit hole. What?
I just want to see what this trailer does.
Yeah. Whoa.
Not have the capability yet.
The other thing is their build differences look very stark in this game.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I was getting at with my other comment,
Yeah.
where I don't have that visual distinction of
Yeah.
differences yet.
at this point, it's gonna be hard for you to do that in the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, in 3 weeks.
I mean,
Just get that done, okay?
it is going to be hard. I do have an idea for how I could try to do it, but we'll see.
Thank you for indulging me.
Always. Always. Yeah, so. How do you solve a problem like Dice Gun Commando? You just roll some dice. Yeah.
Well, that's what I've been doing.
Um.
How I decide my features, I just roll a d20 and that's what I work
Yeah. Right. Do you feel like you've gotten something out of this? I want to make sure that you feel like you walk.
I feel like I've gotten some good feedback out of it, and we can move on at this point because this has probably been like 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, I want to go till like 7:30 and then we can switch over. But I've got some stuff I would show, but we could still talk about this if you feel like, if anybody else has anything. Does anybody else have any?
I had a quick question.
Yeah.
Do you have any promo art that you're working on for this game?
It's right here. It's right at the end.
Yeah, the art is basically the one part of the game that I'm either sourcing from asset packs or contracting people for. So this was Brock Brown's work. He's a local in the art indie space, and that is all his P art and the game logo. He also picked the font that I'm using in the trailer, which is the same as the commando in the logo.
Sure, yeah, it's neat. I think
I do like the font. That's pretty cool.
maybe injecting some of that unique art style of the promo art into the trailer, just massaging it into a like natural way that really exaggerates the unique game features while also having that cool design flourish aesthetic. aesthetic to it at the same time. So like doing two things at once, you know, creating a nice design while also having the visual design, but also just like the game design, just like more memorable in the viewer's mind when they look at it. Does that make sense?
I think putting this inside the trailer would make the pixel art look really bad. Like if you had these shots in the trailer somewhere, like before you get to the very end,
Yeah.
you're going between this really, really pretty high def, and your pixel art's great, but it's like that contrasting back and forth makes the whole thing look kind of messy. I'm not sure if that's what the idea was, but
Sure, yeah, I don't know. It would be, I don't know. I just think it'd be kind of cool because I'm just judging it based off my perspective as like a potential consumer. It's like I think that this does its job as a trailer. There's a lot of really good things going for it, but I think that I just want something to grab onto a little bit more when I look at it. And I mean, having promo art could help. It just, but I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you did kind of design. Well, not. I like this, but you kind of designed yourself into a hole a little bit with the darkness. Like you can't. You know what I mean? Like you can't. There's not a lot going on here, but besides the bullets.
The boss part is pretty sweet.
Yeah, this is cool.
Like, the effects on that are really cool.
The effects are cool, but like I'm seeing a lot of darkness, and I'm not quite sure why.
can you like hint at the boss at like second 10?
I think
This
print all the
animation looks
text,
really
do a
cool.
30-second trailer for Steam with the boss showing up really fast. That's the money right there. Is like play the boss section again. It's super cool.
Yeah, that's engaging. I really like.
Because it's big, and granted, most of the time you're not fighting a boss.
Yeah.
But that's at least like something really cool visually that you can parse really well too. Because like once you start playing, like people are gonna have fun with it. Like you don't have to worry about that. But it's like
You can
I
see
mean,
the
the
enemy
trailer-
better too.
yeah, like you can.
Like it's a
you can
brighter
parse it.
color, like you can kind of, there's a little bit more composition element to it where,
Yeah.
like, because it's larger. I mean, I think that your point about zooming in would help you a decent amount if you could do that or, you know.
Yeah, because like I said, I just feel like I'm seeing a lot of dark room.
Yeah.
You're just there's nothing here. So
Could you,
it's
for the trailer, keep up the darkness, like or tweak it down.
I could change which brightness is used for the recording.
Yeah.
Like,
But
we have that.
even zooming in, like that would help a lot. You know, like
focus on the
show me a little of the dark, but because I want to know like the context of the scene, but I don't need all of this. This is a lot of area that people are going to look at and be like, "What's that?
Yeah.
Nothing."
Yeah.
So you kind of designed yourself in a weird hole. But I think like I said, I think zooming in and like you're making it's like you're making a movie of your game, which is opposite of what you think you should be doing. You know? Yeah, I want to feel something.
That's why I watch game trailers. Just to feel.
I have to feel something. Oh. Yeah, I mean,
If you wanted to keep the text, like if you made them slightly more unique, like the end one, you know, like had Brock do a pass on those ones just a little bit, just to make it slightly different. Yeah, like, you know, they have a little bit of the dice somewhere.
Oh, that's such a good.
I really want you to lean in on the dice all through the whole thing.
The dice and the D is great.
It's
Like,
so good.
you put that into the words and that's a good. And the gun in there too.
I mean, and you think about your other game too. You know, like you are kind of continuing this dice pattern and like
The dice in there too.
just really hit it home. The dice within.
And like the difference with this, like your logo specifically versus the other font, you know, like the other font, it's fine, it's very readable, but it's not unique at all. You know, if you took some of those elements and, you know, like chopped off a corner or had the little dots, whether it's in it or next to it, or you had some lines thicker and some lines thinner, then it would break it up a little bit more. 'Cause like, you're not super clean and just, like, it's a messy thing. So like your font could be a little bit more messy. Like,
Yeah.
'cause it's full of help. It's just like,
Yeah.
chaos, right?
Yeah, chaos, yeah.
That, or you could do some sort of pixel element, like, behind it, like if you had some sort of, you know, like, I don't know if it's like animating, like subtle animation of like if the font had, almost like it's like,
Something more than static text.
it's like,
That's what I was saying. It like just like slight movement, you know,
yeah,
something that says it's not part of the game. Yeah.
Like drop shadow, and then you can like change, have the text like pop in and like just slowly grow and then go away.
Yeah.
Even like growing by like 10% is usually enough to give it some.
Or just cut all the text.
Movement, yeah.
And
Or
if
just
you,
cut
or
all.
if you had the text, I don't know how you do it, cause but like, I'd probably do it in a different program, but if you had the individual letters as their own thing, and then they're like, sort of, like,
Like severance, like fighting the scary numbers.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, we all have lots to say, Josh, and it's forever recorded, so you can go back and
Yep.
watch us.
Definitely focusing on the negative, but there's a lot to say about the positive too. So.
But we haven't said any of it, so there's nothing.
Well, see, the negative is what's more useful for me to hear.
For sure.
Because that's the stuff that is likely stuff that I can target for change.
Yeah.
Versus like the positive. I know there's a lot I'm doing that's pretty decent, so I need to know what I'm not doing decent.
I do think it was a good idea to pivot to this kind of style. I do think that this is a more appealing and and easier to kind of digest than Dice Tower, even though I really love Dice Tower, and it's really unique. And this is also unique, but it's
more marketable and approachable, which was exactly
Yeah.
what I was going for with making it.
right, exactly. So I think you've just done something good, just doing that. So yeah, what was that?
If you leave the date on it, it would be cool if it like, if the numbers like rolled on his dice,
Ooh,
like dice that were like, and then they like switched to numbers.
yeah.
Yeah.
Lean into the dice, man. Lean into the dice.
Lean into the scope.
Gotta lean in.
The shot at the end almost seems like the title should like come down, and then there's some sort of like
Yeah.
dust effect that
Or a bunch
goes
of
down,
dice.
and then
Or just take those little
have, like, the yellow dice. Or dice. Like,
more dice. Just more dice. All dice. Dice everywhere.
Are you willing to work on this for free?
Yeah. But yes.
It's a joke for the stream. I'm not advocating.
It was a joke for the scream, folks. It was a joke for the scream. The scream.
I heard Josh supports union posting.
Awesome. Well, with 2 minutes left, I'll just share something quick that I'm working on.
2 minutes. What are you talking about?
Well, just because of I want to start doing this. I guess we can.
I gave you an
okay,
out
can
earlier.
wait.
All right, we can wait. Okay, so I'm in asset pack land, just because gigs are kind of light right now. So I'm like trying to keep busy and build stuff that I think people would want / what I think I'm good at. And I think I am good at like Nintendo stuff. I think I can kind of pull off pretty good like Nintendo type music, and I've been really trying to get better at like the Persona stuff, Persona sound type stuff, like fusion, like fusion, jazz, rock stuff kind of combination. So I've got 3 songs that I've started. So I'm going to be making 2 albums. One is like all vibe jazz type Persona stuff, and then the other one is goofball, sort of Nintendo, cute, cozy-ish, more, cozy. So none of these tracks have very good names, but it doesn't matter. I'll show the one that's the most done, and I think that's oh man, I don't even know what it was.
Good one last month, I think, right?
I showed one on my stream recently. Yeah, but
Oh, it was on your stream.
yeah, but Mateo,
Right.
he added a guitar part, and it's really sweet. Man, what? I just hired him. I just said, "Hey, do this," and he was like, "Yeah." Oh yeah, the Saboteur. Yeah, so this is pretty sweet. Like I said, Mateo played guitar on it because I just couldn't get the sound I was looking for on my own. So anyway, yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
So what's the context of this song?
That is so good. It's so good. Sorry, first of all. That's
Thanks.
That's really good.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Mateo really killed it on that guitar part. So the context is asset store. So you'd buy it on the asset store, put it in your game, and use it in your games.
So just for like any.
Yeah, royalty free. Royalty free.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
This is great. I definitely feel the Persona influence in here. It's I've been listening to
Good.
a lot of Persona music.
Oh, it's so good.
I've never actually played through the games, but I know like the potential.
You get yourself on that, buddy. Yeah,
I
you
should
better
get
do
on
that. Yeah.
I recently got Persona 3 Reloaded from the
Ooh,
library,
I need to get that.
and I should play that. Well, I digress. I've been listening to the soundtrack, and it's a very motivating type of soundtrack.
Yeah.
And this really kind of captured that same sort of motivation. This is the type of soundtrack or like song I'd probably want to listen to in the background while maybe doing work. I mean, it
Sick.
motivates me to want to go back to doing my own project.
That's awesome.
So,
That's great.
good stuff here.
Thank you.
Can I tell you about my favorite part?
Yeah.
It's like 109, I think.
Yeah. 109. 109. spent so long on that bass line. I spent so long working on that bass line. A lot of this stuff is like me just playing. I have hundreds of like takes, and I'm not like the most amazing player in the world, so I gotta like piece it together. And yeah, but I've got a really good ear, so I know what it's supposed to sound like, and when it doesn't, I'm just like, just throw it away, like it's not gonna work. That's why I was like, God, I need that guitar. I need that funk guitar that, and I knew Mateo could do it, and he did it. He freaking nailed it. So I told him, I was like, I need that staccato, you know, funky riff type, comping chord type guitar playing, and then like subtle soloing. Because, so the way that this is going to work, it's pretty meticulous in how I built it. So this is, you know, it's linear. We're listening to it linear, but I'm making it so it's dynamic. And it's like all the pieces are going to be sold as like, I'm going to sell it as like, you know, the intended song, the full song, but then I'm going to have pieces of it, 8 bars, like with everything, 8 bars with this out, 8 bars with this, and then like just the drums, the stems. So like you'll be able to rip this part and do whatever you want with it.
I was gonna ask that question.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to try to do 8 songs for this album. 6 most likely, because it's really, this is a lot of work. And I really want to hire more players. Like I want it to be top-notch stuff. So yeah, this is a good example of what I'm trying to aspire to. But yeah, so yeah, it's going to be all broken down, and I'm trying to make, like I said, 8-bar loops, so that then, you know, I'm building on top of the loops. So like you were saying, you know, you really liked this part at one, but I'm really just taking some elements out, adding elements, some new elements. This one's very heavy on layers right now. There's a ton of different layers, but you could essentially drop them on top of each other and it would work pretty well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have instructions that say, like, you know, don't put these together, put these together. If you want it to, you know, if you want something to be more, if you want something that's like pulls back on the energy, you know, do this. If you want something that lifts, go like this. I'll figure it out. But yeah, so that's kind of my intention with this, to do that. And then, yeah.
When I was listening to it, it felt like you have so much going on in there that you totally, like, I could see songs worth of even just, like,
Yeah.
it put together and
Yeah, like this is the version that has every version of the song. Every 8 bars is like a new version. And then like Mateo's got that lead line on there that you could just take out, add that back in when you want. And then you could crossfade, or you could like, you know, every 8 bars change the music, or even every 4 bars you could do it. The melody might get a little weird if you do that, but it, I'm going to experiment in F-mod with it too once I kind of yeah.
Oh, while we're on this topic, there's a local person who did music for a game called Omelette You Cook. It's like you have to play an omelet.
Okay.
They had like 48 variations on the theme. I put the link in the Discord.
Sweet.
You can just like script through that really quick.
My only comment on this part is like that giving the tracks and the separation is really huge. Like that music's great, but the drums are really aggressive. And for a game like, I mean, for incremental games that have a lot of these like already folly noises, it gets lost in the drum lines always.
Yeah.
Being able to like, I look at some music packs out there and I'm like, nothing fits because I can't edit it.
Yeah.
I can't bring, like, I want
This-
them to be there, but I want to push them backwards. And so like that sort of stuff is gonna make your asset pack stand out.
This is what my goal is to make stuff that I can, yeah. So game developers can basically essentially make their own songs with it. That's what I really want to do. I don't want to assume anything, but I want to give you all the tools to make a great song, you know, but yeah.
The instructions is also really a cool way to, even if you do like a little video or something that's just like unlisted, you can
Yep.
just like, here's what I would do, here's how I do it.
Well, like I said, I'm going to put it in F-mod, and I'm going to like show.
If you just took an hour, you just
Yes,
riffing and talking.
exactly. That's.
Well, I would eat that up. Like someone who doesn't know what they're doing.
He's in my brain, folks. He's in my brain.
Pre-watch.
Yeah.
That was kind of one of my only mixed notes was that like the kid was getting a little bit lost. In
Yeah.
Especially with the cello.
Sure. I typically like to push bass forward and not kick drum. Like kick drum is mostly implied, in my opinion, a lot of the time, and like a good bass line will support the kick.
Yeah.
You know,
But
so
you should still side chain it.
yeah, I could, but the problem is, well, so I'm probably gonna replace these drums with a real drummer. So, because it's right now it's just a loop kind of thing, like a really good sample that I have. But I will probably change up the mix once I get that. But we'll see. I mean, I also really like it how it is too. So yeah. Well, I also wanna. I'm trying to stay away from. I don't know because I'm basically making construction kits is what it's called. And so if I break out the construction kits and I'm adding something that's someone else's sample, might get in trouble. So
My lawyers flagged that with some music we were using.
Yeah.
Like, they wanted to see the samples from the artist that was composing it all, and like we basically pushed the liability onto them to be like, if you are using these licenses, you need to make sure.
But
That could be challenging.
but this is royalty free stuff. So it might be okay. And because I do this stuff all the time in the sync world, like we have these same problems. So if like I have the drums with a shaker or something on top of it, like it does change the sample technically. So like maybe I could get away with something like that. Maybe I could just break up the drum kit, put it into like Ableton does a really good job at dissecting samples, and sometimes I do that if like I don't like the drum tone. I'll it does this thing where you can analyze the sample and it will make it into MIDI, and then I'll edit it and like kind of check to see if it's similar, and then I can mess with any tone I want because I use addictive drums. It's just really easy to use those. I mean, I have tons of different kinds of drums, but I could even sample something and then add like a kick drum, my own kick drum in. I mean, it's endless. So there's all sorts of ways to do it. But my friend John McNally, who is a drummer in Nashville, and he was also in my old band, Youth at Large. I really want him to play on it because he's just a great drummer. So, but yeah, so that's. Yeah.
That would be awesome, but if it's gonna like keep you from releasing it for another 6 months, you should just and then go creep and then do what
Yeah.
you do on
John McNally, yeah.
Yeah, use John McNally on the next project.
Yeah, sure.
Or as an add-on.
Well,
Especially because on this one you have people like so over the top, the drums really don't need to be doing
true.
anything special.
It's true.
Because that would only take away from
Well, yeah, and to that degree too, like the soloing, I would probably suggest that you only add that for certain things, because it does start like soloing in games is a tough thing because it's like
It draws attention away.
Yeah.
From the solo.
yeah, it draws attention away, and it's like, higher register. So like I'm like pulled away from the sound effects, whatever. So it's like that's just there. So like you have the option to like maybe it's the final lap of a thing and you really want to add that extra flair, and your game's really based on the music, like the sound effects maybe even start fading away for it or something. I don't know. It's your game. So there's just options. So do we have time? Do you guys want to listen to another one? There's one. Well, there's two more. This one I was working on today, so that was Persona. This is the Nintendo one, yeah.
What specifically from Nintendo?
It's just like vaguely inspired by,
Legally distinct, but vaguely.
Yeah. So the programmer on Space Mace, Zach, he really liked this one. He was like, the other one's okay. But that's because he loves Nintendo stuff. So anyway, this was very different. So yeah, this one is using the same formula kind of thing. You kind of pulling parts away, adding things there. It's not as dramatic, but it's still got that. I could see this putting a ton of stuff.
Is that Mateo on the Broncos?
No, it's all me. This one's all me. Yeah. So it's funny because so my wife's cousin, he makes like 3D printed stuff, and so that it's a 3D printed like pole stick. Yeah, and so I'm going, and then I'm taking I have a, what's it called, a cowbell. That's the word. And I took out the little thing inside of it because I thought it was stupid, and I'm just like using it on my hand, just kind of fucking around like that. And so I was really playing around with rhythm in this one and just messing around, having kind of fun with it, and then keeping the bass line really simple and groovy, and obviously the drums really simple, slowing things down a lot. A lot of it's live, yeah. Yeah, my basement, but yeah. I mean, I've been doing this for like 12 years, so yeah. And even before that, I was doing other stuff. So yeah.
I mean, to me, as young as I am, I guess that's kind of impressive, I suppose. But I guess for you, it's sort of like the standard.
Yeah, I mean,
Still impressive.
thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's great. I was making a game.
Is there another one?
There's one more
I want to hear it.
that I worked on. I wrote this today. This was all today. Bonkin.
I was hoping we would play Bonk.
Yeah. This one, I'm not really sure if this is. You'll have to tell me if you think. I was thinking the Persona side, but when I listened to it, I'm like, maybe this is more intent. I don't know.
It's Persona on the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. It goes right in. So here we go. Yeah, bonking. So yeah, this one definitely not. It's not really following the formula quite yet, but I was also just kind of. This is a starting process. Is like but it's actually based off of a song that I really love. I don't know if you guys have. I doubt anybody's played this, but. I really like Yu-Gi-Oh! And what is it? Worldwide Edition. It's Battle Theme 2. This song is so freaking good. It's insane. So yeah. Yeah. Well, this is a card game, so it's not like I'm punching people. Yeah. Yeah. So that song is very much inspired. Inspired. You can hear it pretty well now. Yeah. So yeah, I was kind of going for that feel, and I was mostly trying to rip it off, and then I was like kind of just playing around more, and then made something totally different. So, which is usually what I do, or parts of what I do.
The rhythm and the lead are kind of clashing, like they're taking up the same frequency space.
Yeah, it's kind of meant to, like that other song was doing kind of the same thing, where it was like a lot of occupied space, that really similar occupied space. And I was kind of going for that, like, what do I call it? It's kind of like pummeling you with sound. Yeah, like shoving as much sound in that same area as possible, but it all sounds good together. So I'm like, it was kind of intentional of like kind of shoving it all in the same frequency range, kind of, and like when you listen to it over and over, you're like, you hear different things. And so that's kind of like where I was going. Again, this is today's demo. So just worked on this today. So it's not really that fleshed out, but yeah.
Yeah, it sounds kind of fleshed out for that amount of time.
I mean, I felt pretty good about it too. Like that's why I felt like I should show it. But because I was listening on the way here and I was like, damn, this is fun. It reminds me of like a main theme, like main menu or something. That's what it kind of reminds me of, like getting me started.
Silly car game.
Yeah,
It's that kind of.
yeah. So, Persona or Nintendo?
Oh, that's Yakuza for sure. That's a Yakuza mini game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is Persona. That's what I was thinking too, but I think because of like some of the keys that I chose, it sounds a little cheesier, or like a little more, goofy. So, but yeah, okay, good. That's what I was thinking too. But I needed. That's what I was thinking too. I was like a mini weird game in like something more serious or something. I'm basically trying to write music for a Persona game. So Atlas, if you're out there, I don't know if you should hire me, but I'd really like to be on the team to at least, because Shoji is a god. Yeah, right. I took Japanese in high school.
So as someone that isn't that familiar with either Persona or Nintendo, what makes the song feel one or the other to you?
Well, Josh, you may have opened Pandora's box, my friend.
No, it looks like YouTube, not Pandora.
Man, Josh, the door. I told him to leave yesterday too. Damn. So this was the song. So this song doesn't sound much like mine, but this is the idea of the one that Mateo and me were kind of collaborating on. So. Basically, it's fusion, jazz fusion, funk. Sorry, I can't hear you right now. I'm listening. His keys are so good. They get better. Just wait.
Who am I? Am I not unique?
Not amazingly happy with the vocals, but it's not bad.
The fakers finding us with
Listen to
love.
that.
The breakers of the soul.
They're just going crazy on that bass.
What could it mean to wake you? What does it all mean? Can we make a difference? Really make a difference. If we don't break out of here, wake up, get up there. Raise your voice, I get fire.
Good shit.
Feed your anger like fire. Why does nobody want you? Just imagine you're out there.
So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So that would be Persona. That's like a good there's another one that's really good. Cause so like they have a lot of other ones that are like much more chill. Like I think that's just creepy. Yeah, it's very blues, very jazz, very real playing, basically. And then Nintendo, let's see. I mean, Mario Galaxy has some freaking incredible music.
A good example would be like, is it Fossil Falls from Mario Odyssey?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, that's more orchestral, so maybe a better comparison would be some like.
Nope, that's the good one. Oh, you're wrong. No, never mind. That's not the one.
Like Mario Kart. Like Mario Kart gets pretty.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mario Kart 8. Oh, my jam. The ultimate playlist. Yes. Title screen. this is still kind of like very much in that same genre. I'm thinking of more along the lines of something. Not big band. I'm thinking more like the chill stuff, like maybe like Animal Crossing. Oh my God, I can't
It's
spell
kind of
it.
a generational thing too. Like I feel like if you go back a couple systems.
Yeah, but you generally get a similar vibe. Yeah, definitely those they have very dense chord names. This is just pure melody, pure like beautiful harmony. I'm trying to think of this one from Mario Galaxy. So there's a song I did in Joggernauts that's a rip off of this song from Mario Galaxy, and I'm trying to think of what it is. Okay. Actually, Joggernauts is a. Oh my God. I can't spell. So Joggernauts, the music in Joggernauts is actually very inspired by all this. So like, this is. Banjo-Kazooie, yeah. Here it is. No, this isn't it. No, wait. This is it. Yeah, this is the one I ripped off of Mario Galaxy. It's mostly just the form. Because I wanted a sense of space, right? So like very minimal, but then I wanted it to be overwhelming. Overwhelm you with sound. So it just has this gradual climb. Some snaps, some not snaps. That's part of the song, though. You know? So yeah. Man, I wish I knew what the song was. But it's Mario Galaxy. I think Mario Galaxy 2. Because when I was writing this one, when I was writing Joggernauts, music for Joggernauts, every level has a new song, every single level, and I was like running out of ideas basically, and I was like, man, this level. This particular level, it's zero gravity and you're like floating around, so you're like jumping around and switching and doing all that crazy stuff. And I was like, how does Mario do it in like Mario Galaxy? Because I was really inspired by Mario Galaxy and for some of these songs, because space and Nintendo type music. So yeah, I went with that. And the thing that I really ripped off and really got inspired by, let's say, is that the hi-hat, the change in the hi-hat. That's the big part and then the bass line obviously getting more ambitious. Anyway, we're really diving down Rob's discography here, so That's true, you did, but
I also like the use of inspiration versus rip-off. I know
Yeah.
you're being playfully,
Yeah.
but it is
There is a difference.
taking it and you're putting it in a light of positivity.
oh yeah. I mean, I never rip anything off. I'm more so like inspired by something, maybe a groove or a style of something, and then trying to replicate it because
I'm of
it's
the opinion that almost all creativity is just
Yeah.
people ripping each other off and then mixing it together and creating new from it.
It's literally how art works.
yeah,
Yeah, we should talk about this afterwards.
yeah, definitely.
There's restriction.
That's why we say it's
I will say there's one song in Juggernaut, so that's my favorite song though, and I kind of want to play it just because I started playing this, and then we'll move on. And it's this one with the best name, Lava Laser Lever Level.
Wow.
Yeah, that's Tommy. Yeah. This is the last level. So I wanted to play with this idea of hard and light and soft and dark and I also was inspired by Tom York on the song National Anthem on Kid A, where it's just like a one-note bass line kind of thing. And the bass line basically doesn't change. Yeah. So yeah, that one kind of does that weird. Yeah, thanks. So it's just basically just going major to minor and back and forth and playing around with the idea of, because this level's really hard. It's the hardest level in the game. So I really wanted it to be like,
It's probably hard because you're distracted by how good the music is.
I'm not gonna lie. I think the Juggernaut's OST is absolutely amazing. Like I really enjoyed working on it, and I put a lot of thought into how it flows. And
What was the brief?
the brief was make something good,
That's it?
pretty much. I mean, Tommy and Zach were like, make something that sounds like Nintendo. I was like, okay, well. And then the first song I wrote was first one I wrote was like this one, Meadow March. And that one, oh man, my friend did an amazing orchestral version of this song that I think it won an award actually with the Game Audio or the Gang Awards. It's a thing, GANG. It's like Game Audio Networking Guild or something like that. Yeah, so I recommend listening to, obviously, to this. And then there's also the Juggernauts. There's the this one too, the Tunes from the Moons. This was a remix album. I had a bunch of friends do a bunch of remixes of my songs, and then I did a bunch of B-sides. That one of my favorite songs is on the B-sides album too. Yeah, but anyway, let's play some Ball Pit, because I'm just gonna talk. I could talk all day. I've got. Yeah, does anybody? Yeah, it's true. Yeah, send it.
See, this happens half the time.
This is what it usually happens. We just listen to music.
Playback feedback.
Which is the best part.
Well, we didn't ever listen to I'ma Let You Cook. We'll listen to it later.
They're not here though.
That's true.
Is that your thing?
No, this is just Tim here. He put this in here.
Could you tell me a little bit more about this Discord community? Is it just a bunch of
the game industry, you know, people from programmers to art designers.
Yep, everything.
Yep. So just everyone in between, basically. And if you want to stay connected within the circle of developers, this Discord.
This is the community for game developers in Minnesota.
Is it Minnesota
Period.
or the Twin Cities?
Minnesota.
So like
Period.
So someone could be like in Duluth or something.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we have people in the Discord that are from other states too, you know, but like,
It's centralized, like
Or
this is
events
where
are here,
the
Yeah.
Minnesota people for sure gather.
Gotcha. Is this like the building in which you guys
no,
hosted
no,
that?
no. This is just for Game.wav. I have a friend who I worked with, and he lets me use the space, and it's inspiring because it's music stuff, I guess. So yeah, they have better speakers than Noble Robot and a bigger space.
Yeah.
Tim, are you?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you sent it to me directly.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
I just started my business like a month ago, and I'm ready to develop.
Yeah, congrats.
I'm ready to develop something from nothing, and hopefully maybe I can stay connected with people who share
Yeah.
my vision and passion.
That's the only way to make things, I think. Yeah.
So join the Discord.
Good.
I don't want to make this whole session about me because y'all have.
It's not. It's about me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's about Tim now. So, Tim, tell us about this song.
Yeah, I'm writing a bunch of covers. I like covers as like a creative exercise.
Sure.
So just a way to like practice production stuff.
Yeah.
And we talk more about that.
What's the cover? I guess we'll find out later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Is it gonna blast me?
Hopefully not.
Okay. Ah.
These are our standard vocals.
Yeah, I'm trying to turn it up. I don't have any more volume. I'm sorry. It's probably because of Discord. Yep.
I'll be so sad if it's like all I have.
It's pretty sweet though. Let's see here. Attention. Is this gonna open and fucking did. Hold on. I hope that didn't mess up my audio. Check, check, check. Fuck you.
Classic Iowa.
Fuck you. All right.
It's like Beetlejuice.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's listen to this.
I love ICW Visualizer, but can we leave it minimized?
What was that?
Can we minimize the visualizer?
Oh, sure.
We have something in there.
Spoilers.
I just,
You don't want to
I
see
have a
the
watermark.
parts change.
I got a watermark. Thank you.
Yep.
You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. Cause you knew that I'd call you up. You've been going around every party in LA. Cause you knew that I'd be at one. I know that trust is gonna regret. You think about when you can't think about when you all up on the show. Should I go and home with me tonight? I just want attention. You don't want my heart. Baby, you just hate the thought of me with someone you want. Yeah, you just want attention. Oh, I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm the right.
Very nice. Ooh.
Can I get that somewhere? Like,
Soon.
that could be like a Spotify like
Yeah.
cover, like where it's like on Peloton they'll do covers like this.
Oh,
And
really?
that would be a sweet song to ride
Is
to.
this for a game?
No, this is the personal project, just an exercise. But the goal is to get it on different sources. I
You
do.
should. I don't know how's that work with covers.
The Harry Fox agency.
What does that mean?
You just pay them. They're the guys. You
And
pay
they'll
them
get
some
you-
money, and then they take care of all the licensing.
Cool.
It's pretty straightforward.
That's nice. What was the original song?
That's Attention by Charlie Puth. It's on the radio 10 years ago.
I kinda like this version.
What's it called?
Like this is so much more dynamic than I think I remember the original song, but like I really like that.
What's it called again?
Attention by Charlie Puth. It's got the.
Oh my gosh.
I don't make music either, but like my brain knew when it was gonna go into like the heavier metal studio to nail that.
Charlie Perth?
Yeah. Oh, the music video is so funny, dude. It's so funny.
Oh, way slower.
It's so much slower. It's like very.
So you took the.
The bass is an Omnisphere patch. It's not a real bass.
I mean, Omnisphere has some amazing patches.
It's so funny.
Yeah, yours is better. Slow and oh, I know this song. Yeah. That
We're not playing this version in the club that they're showing.
that is pretty sweet bass though, or guitar, or whatever the hell that is, a bass line. What is going on here, brother? You got some clipping going on.
You're not redlining, you're not headlining.
It's funny as fuck. That's great. It sounds good though. Let's look at this. Oh man, look at that. 158 on one side, 137. Oh, that's weird. Anyway, dude, that's sick.
What are you pointing out?
Oh,
What was that?
so this really nerdy. Right here. So these it says possibly clip samples, but this is digital music, and he's making like electronic digital music, so it's like it doesn't really matter. And there's plenty of dynamic. He's got plenty of dynamics in there.
This is audio, and when you clip something, you go like this, and you shave the top of the transients off.
Yeah, but you got to put a limiter on it because you're not doing that though.
Why would you do that?
Because I can see him.
What's that?
Why do you do that?
Great question. So there's a couple different schools of thought. Mateo isn't here to. Dynamic range. Pop music is kind of all about squashing dynamic range. Because like if you listen to like orchestral recordings sometimes, have you ever done that like in your car and you know like turn like the volume down all the way down and then all the way up because it gets like way too loud because you want things to be a consistent volume. It makes things sound fat and punchy and nice and loud, which is what you want basically from pop music.
So it's just like to have the pop feel and maybe like even play on radios pretty well.
Yeah. There's a lot of information in transients that you don't hear. So you can, hang on, give me that job. Where's that go? I think you guys are going to have to do more strength living today.
You don't have to.
For sure.
Yeah.
Shut up and sit down.
No, you can. All I'm saying is clipping like this, that's going to get you in trouble for radio. Like, they're going to be pissed off about that. But clipping what you're talking about is different than this kind of clipping.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You only have so much dynamic range in a song, right? So like if you have one element that's a lot louder than the rest, or even moderately louder than the rest, then the rest of your elements can only get so loud. And so if you have things that are really spiky, like you're a kick or a snare, you kind of want to random and flatten them out to
Sure.
fit nicer. In the
Just
mix
the
as well.
sound space has more room to
Yeah,
breathe.
exactly.
Yeah.
Or if you have like a great example is like a bass guitar, like and some notes have more energy than others, even just because of the position on the like. Someone help me. On the octave, you know, you can use different stages of. It's usually you go clipping and then limiting,
Sure.
or clipping and then limiting, clipping, limiting, compressing, different stages.
Yeah.
To smush things down so that the volume stays consistent on the element.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
various limiting, various compression,
Done all this
various.
stuff before. It's good to.
Yeah,
connect
yeah,
with
snaps.
something. Yeah, snaps.
Thank you for the.
I don't think anyone's ever used the whiteboard before.
No, but we're gonna start.
Yeah,
We can do an example, like if some session, if we had like a
Yeah.
DAW open where we could actually do some hearing.
Yeah.
Showing examples.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is basically the same thing. What?
Signed up to do a talk.
Oh, nice.
That would be
S-
fun.
Sick.
Yeah.
Do
Are
it.
you do you hear him, Rob?
What? What?
He wants to do a talk.
Yeah, that's great. Do one.
Rob will be in touch. So, we just talk about each other's sort of music projects too here?
Yeah.
We have 8 minutes, so
Yeah.
we need to bother with.
Ball pit. Well, I don't have anything to show, but would you mind if I kind of run my idea past a bunch of game dev / composers?
Are you coming to the bar afterwards?
The bar?
Yeah, we go to the bar afterwards.
Oh,
But if you're not, then
sure.
go for it.
I brought my ID. So.
You don't have to drink. It's just we go there and talk afterwards.
What time do y'all go?
Just right after this.
What time would that be?
8:30 we'll leave.
8:30?
Well, I'll be leaving a little after that. So.
Oh man, I'm so conflicted because on one hand I want to do that with y'all, but on the other hand I want to watch this movie at the Riverview tonight.
It's you just got to come to more. It's okay. There's no pressure.
I mean, I need to figure this out in a few minutes. But,
Just share what you got.
Yeah, just tell us. Just tell us.
sure. Is it okay if I guess use it on the whiteboard?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, do what you're gonna do.
Whiteboard games.
The whiteboard's now the new. The
Why don't you
new.
just start packing up then?
I could, but I don't want to. If I start
We
packing
can
up, then.
see the whiteboard.
But if I start packing up, then no one can see the stream.
Alright.
Well, they can't see the stream anyways. Okay, people, we're gonna close early here, but thanks for coming and yeah, thank you for viewing and Ace, like and subscribe.
Leave a comment, check out.
All right.